Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is thee, it is who. It is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. Okay, so this is like the daily. I'm not, do that the daily. So when it's the daily, I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm talking about me. Okay, I'm talking about me. What happened to me in the day is things with it. Okay, so today I had to go take care of something, right? And I noticed that this guy, he was trying to put this box of I think food. You know how they give you box of free food or whatever. Okay, so he was trying to put this box of food on his bike and he was trying to strap it up. I mean, this is a big cardboard box. It was a big cardboard box. And I was just looking because I had parked and I was just, I'm nosy, right? I'm real nosy. And I was looking, I was just like, okay, because I had to drive around and find a park, and so I passed him once, and then I passed him twice, and then I passed him again because I'm trying to find a park. Okay, so I got out of my car, you know me. Mm-mm. So excuse me, okay, excuse me. Ooh, I wish I could edit that out, but I'm not. So I get out of my car. I'm like, yo, hey. And then he looks or whatever. I'm like, hey, you. And then, I have to walk up on him or whatever. I was like, listen, let me go take care of what I got to take care of. And then I said, where do you live? And then he was trying to say, but I didn't understand. So then I was like, where? And so I said, say slowly. I said, well, give me a piece of paper. Where? And so he told me the street because I live in a huge city. It lives in, you go all the way south, that's about 30 minutes, okay? I mean, to the edge of my city, that's like 30 minutes. Um, you go in any direction where we were, it could be easily 30 minutes. So I was like, okay, let me take care of what I have to take care of, and then take care of. And then, if you're here, I'll put the food, I'll take your food and I'll, I'll drop it off there and then I'll wait for you to come or whatever. So no one say, he's like, no, no, you don't have to, wait, you can drop it off. And then and I said, okay, so just wait. I got to go take care of something. And when I get back, I'll put your food in the back. So, I took care of whatever I had to take care. And then he was sitting, he was waiting because the guy had a bicycle. And imagine putting a huge box trying to configure that. And then when I realized, so I came back, and so then I was like, where do you live? So I got where the street was. I was like, oh, that's right by me. And I said, wait, what's the cross street? So he could barely speak English. So he gave me a piece of paper. And then I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, well, that I thought, wasn't a long street. So I was like, okay, give me the box. I'll take the box. I'll deliver it to where you stay. And then, I was like, how long is it going to take you to, ride the bike? He said an hour and a half. And I was like, because where we were, it wasn't that, maybe because I used to walk to where this place was from where I live, and that would only take me about 30, maybe 45 minutes. This is before I got injured or whatever. For what, a year or two? Maybe a year I didn't have a car. Oh, I was in such good shape. Oh my goodness. But I wasn't injured. My ankle injury, so I can't walk like I do. Oh man. I used to walk to the gym. I used to walk to the gym, which was like 3 miles away. Walk there, work out, and walk back. Ooh, honey, I was fine. Anyway, so I was like, okay. I didn't even check it on my phone. I was like, okay, I got you. Just but I think he wanted to put his bike up and drive with me. No, no. Listen, I'm good, but I'm kind of fun. I don't really like one person I really like um riding with me is my son, and he don't like riding with me at all. Okay, he didn't. He don't. I don't even think he like cars. He got a car. He be walking, catching the bus or whatever. Anyway, so I was like, no, I'll drop it off or whatever. Cause people they not clean, and I'm just real funny about sitting. People sitting, not having clean pants or whatever. Like the way I raise my child is you wear something clean every day. Everybody's not like that. And I can't. I'm telling you, that's why I don't sit on people's seats. Y'all, you guys already know I'm kind of special in that area. Okay, so okay, finally he put it in the back or whatever. Okay, cool. Bet I get to the street and it is like 15 minutes away because I told you it's 30 minutes. You can 30 to 45 minutes if you go to the furthest tip of the city lines where I live. I live in like the third biggest city in California, okay? So I'm like, ain't this? But he was trying to tell me to cross street, and the street that he was telling me about, it runs parallel. But now I understand what he was saying. So then I was like, oh, okay. And so then I was like, is someone gonna take it? He's like, no. And I was like, well, where is it? Because I was trying to say, do you live in a tent or you live in a house? He was like, no, I live in a house. And then he was trying to tell me SSI, and he's crazy. I was like, okay, all right, whatever. Me, Miss Fearless or whatever. But just stay with me, because, ooh, honey. Okay. Now, so I drive, over to where he stays, and it's just a regular house. It's not a nice house or whatever. It's just, a rancher. I mean, it's not nice, but in the city I live in, you get an 800 square foot home, it's gonna cost you $1 million. Okay, so even though it doesn't look nice, it's worth a bit. But I think it was like a not a care facility, but like a group home for people who, he was on SSI. Okay, oh, it's okay. I'm humble. I don't judge. You know what I'm saying? I don't judge or what. I mean, now if you tell me you're a killer or whatever, I'm be like, okay, are you gonna, I'll just make fun of it or whatever. But I'm fearless. I'm humble, and I'm just trying to help people. Okay, because I've been without a car, or, had to do the bus, and, have my child. And I was, sometimes I'd be like, God, I wish somebody would help me. But it was no way that man was going to get that box of food to where he had to go. And it would take him an hour and a half. How was he going to get that? So anyway, so I did it. Okay. I dropped it off. But then I had to check. I had to see when. So after I dropped it off, I just sat, outside to just, check it out. The thing. What? I don't. Who in the hell do I? I'm not an investigator. I don't know what is. I don't know who I am. But no, hold on, because there's an ending to all this. So y'all know, I got my different homeless encampments that, I drop off food to whatever, cook or whatever. I did a homeless. So after that, I had to see when my credit card statement date was coming out, because that's what I do. I pay, you know, my statement date, and that way I clear off my credit card. That way the utilization, that's 35% of your credit. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to build it up. But anyway, so I called. So I had to go home and get some money to put in the teller to pay my thing, right? Okay, so I dropped it off. I dropped off the food. I just sat there for a while or whatever. And I saw I was looking to see, I sat there for about 30 minutes to see if someone was going to get the food. A man walked out, but he was kind of, he was just, just trying to take a walk or whatever. So anyway, so then I dropped off, okay, went to go get the money, went to the mall, I paid a bill, okay, walked around a little. It was too crowded. That parking lot was off the chain. It was off the chain. Ooh, Valley Fair, honey. And I was just telling him, ooh, y'all about to get it in the next 4 days, right? Okay, did that. I came home. I'm not fooling with the streets. It's too busy, that Omicron or whatever. I do what I gotta do and I come home. Right? Do what I gotta do, come home. I look on the news. The news comes on. You guys know I love the news, right? Just see, okay. Guess what happened? A man with a machete attack somebody at a volunteer at the homeless encampment. I said, oh Lord. Oh, here goes my wrist. Oh no, honey. No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Oh yes, yes, yes. Yes. It wasn't any of my encampments that of the unhoused that I deal with. There was some volunteers from the Salvation Army who were doing a cleanup, and the newscasters, or assumed that the guy thought that they were taking his stuff. So I guess homeless, they have to have machetes to protect them or whatever, and he hit the guy with the machete. I said, oh Lord. Oh Lord, you know me, I'm always trying to deliver a helping hand, just trying to go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to not talk the talk, but walk the walk. You know what I'm saying? I don't really say much about my dailies or whatever, but this, I was like, ooh, oh my God. Like, oh my, I'm 52. I'm not a young buck. Even though I'm fearless and I'm humble and I'm always trying to give a helping hand. Like if I see a woman and her child, like if it's raining or something like that, I'm gonna offer them, right? And that's on them to accept it or whatever. And I understand, 'cause crazy people, you know what I'm saying? These women will give you a ride and take your child and, you know, you and no. But like it's about to get cold and I'm just always thinking about the homeless. On Christmas, okay, well, what am I gonna cook them? What can I do? Well, if it's gonna rain, whatever, woo, 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 like they're my family. Even though I don't know them, I don't know nobody's name. And I don't expect nothing from them, and all I get is a thank you. And that's all I want, okay? Some of you guys need to take note. But anyway, like it's about to rain in the next couple of days and it's about to get cold. Let me let you know something. 5 people passed away in my city from the cold in the past week. 5 people just from being cold. I um you guys know I travel a lot. I was in Morocco. I know when that how that cold feels. I was in Marrakesh, Morocco, at a house. I don't know what they call it. But they're beautiful. Oh my goodness, the homes in Morocco. It's like dust on the outside, but you walk in and you're not really supposed to wear shoes in their homes. That's why I really don't like wearing shoes in people's homes. And you definitely ain't coming to my place, wearing your shoes. No, then you can stay out because that's just not gonna happen. So if you ever come, make sure your socks are clean. Okay. Anyway, you walk in and oh, it's just a towel and it's just immaculate. Okay. Anyway, those they don't have installation, I guess, because it gets real hot or something like that. That first night, I thought I was gonna die. I'm not lying to you. I felt my blood circulating in my body. That's how cold I was. I thought it was it. I thought, oh my goodness, I'm about to freeze to death. And in Morocco, like in Marrakesh, they have this thing where you spend the night in the deserts with the camels. Oh no, no. And because I was there for about 4 days or a week, and I heard of 2 people who did that. They said they were so cold. Okay, so that first night, I thought it was it. I thought it was gonna end it. But you know what? Almost everywhere I go, I feel like sometimes I feel like that. But anyway, I was so cold. Like literally, I saw, I felt my blood circulating in my body, like literally, like moving or whatever, like it was about to freeze it up. So I put on some clothes. I had like 2 or 3 covers, and I, covered my head, and lights was out. Okay, I just prayed. I was just like, please don't let it end right here. Okay, so the next night, I was like, okay, I got something for you. The next night, I took a hot shower. Listen, I took a hot shower and I layered up. But that hot shower, and I'm pointing to you, that hot shower saved me. So every night that I was there, I took a hot shower. I got that blood, or I got that body nice and, it was ready for that cold. Okay, that being said, the other night, sometimes I deliver, right before dark. I deliver food right before dark. Well, this time, because it was cold that day, I had to layer up just to, walk about a couple blocks to go, feed the homeless. I had a glass jar, because I'm a hoarder. I like to keep stuff, but I kept a glass jar and I just filled it with hot water. I think I had boiled something, whatever. And I just kept I put a glass of hot water. If you guys can just give the unhoused, wherever you live, there's, some unhoused person somewhere. Maybe not in your neighborhood, maybe down the street, maybe in front of Walgreens or somewhere. I mean, I've always lived in urban areas. I guess maybe in the suburbs. I don't know if they don't have homeless. I'm not exactly sure because I don't know. But I know in the city. So those of you who live in the city, if you can just do me a favor, if you want to give me a Christmas present, give a homeless encampment hot water during the cold. I'm not asking you to give food, but I hope you would. The unhoused, I ask them, well, what do you need? They need socks. The women need sanitary napkins. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine being homeless in that time of the month? And you know what I'm saying? They need wipies. I know your kids want those Jordans. I know they want those PS5s. I know they want the Apple um, phones. And I know, you want a wig and, you want that new Louis Vuitton. But if you could just, and whoever is hearing me, I don't care what social economic status you are in other than on the street, if you can take time to boil some water and put it into some type of container and give it to any unhoused person. Maybe you want to put tea in it. Maybe you want to, do hot chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can have some cups so that they can share. If you can do that during these cold winter nights, I would greatly appreciate it. If you would like to give me a Christmas present, that's what you can get. Because I got, it's only two things in life that I have not been able to do. But other than that, I am more than blessed. I am more than blessed. Okay? If you can do that, whatever city you are in, I don't care if you're filthy rich. I don't care if you're a zillionaire. I don't care if you are got EBT and food stamps, Medi-Cal, whatever. Listen, if you can just do that to help any unhoused person near you, I would just so much appreciate it. I can't feed everybody, okay? Well, I could. I could. I just don't have the resources because I got the skills. I can make uh, Betty Opal has trained me the long way on how to stretch a penny. So has Orly. Those are my two grandmothers. They can stretch a penny, honey. And that's why I say I ain't got no shame in going to the Goodwill of Salvation. Ooh, that's my heart. If we ever meet and I visit you or you visit me or we, hook up or whatever, please, you want to make me happy, baby? I know what Neiman Marcus they about to go, but I know what all that's about, baby. Take me to a good Goodwill or Salvation Army or a some secondhand store. It's like, oh, it's so much fun. And I'm gonna end with this. My aunt, God bless her soul, or Allah, because she was Muslim, Orthodox. We were in LA, and her aunt, my grand aunt, it was like, she only had 6 months, and usually it's a call, okay, we don't have too much longer, family gets together, whatever. So we're in LA. We were no. She was staying with her friend was a judge, and she lived right across the street from the Staples Center, and it's really nice condos. I mean, they were really nice, and I think I've shared this with you guys, and I said this was so touching to me. My aunt said, I'm not gonna cry. She said, "This is what I want for you." She was really important for her to come, for me to see that. She, come on, Rosie. I need you to come pick me up. I was like, girl, I'm in the Garment District, or I think I was in Koreatown or where. You know, LA is my playtime. I'm not fooling with LA right now, but you know, girl, I love me to go to the Garment District. You know, the alley or whatever. Ooh, I love LA. Anyway, and I was like, okay, you know, all right. And so after I picked her up from the judge's spot. Then she's like, okay, I gotta, I want us to go somewhere. She took me to the cutest place. It wasn't secondhand because my aunt, she was way too bougie. She was not a secondhand type of woman. She liked the best, but it was this cute little store. It was like designers. I don't know, but it was new. But it was like eclectic. It was like all kinds of stuff. I was like, oh my god, and I was broke because I had treated people to drinks the night before because everybody was broke, and I was just like, well, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't have money. I had enough money to get home, and then I was buying that, and then we got to the register. She was like, here, I got it. Oh my god. Oh. Anyway, it makes a difference when you're hard on your luck and someone you don't know, someone that's not expecting anything, someone that just wants to help you. Someone's trying to get to heaven to help you out. And I'm sure this man is going to try and do the same thing again. I have been abundantly blessed this year. You could not even imagine. When people they're just like, that's why I don't tell my business. I just, like, you start asking questions, I said, don't, I'm cutting it. I'm not trying to, you know, when I say I've been blessed, you can tell. Look at all these wigs I have. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to have electricity, a roof over my head, and running water. Again, this time last week, and have nothing, and have electricity nor water. So just with that, a roof over my head, clothes, food to eat, makeup to wear, wigs, cheap wigs at that. Girl, you can't tell me nothing. Y'all gonna have to help out. Y'all, everybody that's in my voice, you guys gotta help out. You can't just walk past these people. And I'm not saying give them money, but give them some hot water in the middle of winter when it's cold and 5 people die. Y'all gotta do something. Yeah, you got these trees and you got, these presents and these Jordans and whatever else the hell y'all, buying tickets to all these games and putting rims on your car and oh my god, buying all these drugs. My goodness. Lord help me. Y'all gonna have to help the less needy. I have been abundantly blessed, but I'm poor. I'm below the social economic status. Well below. My cousin was just like, we're talking about, because she was just like, blah 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 blah. She looked rich, but she just knew how to spend her money. She was somewhat frugal. She was frugal. Oh, Lord. Just give him some hot water. Please. So, I mean, the moral of the story wasn't to give him hot water, but, yeah, here I am. I need to know this man. I'm dropping stuff off of food, whatever. I come back, look on TV, and this man at this other, and I know exactly where they were, too. It's not that far away from me where this happened. This was maybe about 9 minutes away from where I live, driving. Pulls out a machete and you see, that's why when I go or I dropped off the food, we ain't gotta talk, I drop it off, I'm out. Even when I'm dropping off hot food, yo, 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 yo. I ain't gotta say nothing. I don't know your name. You don't know my name. Y'all know how I look. Sometimes I'm like this. Sometimes I, no makeup or whatever. Don't you ain't gotta worry about that. You ain't gotta know my name. All they say is thank you. All I say is yo 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 yo. Make sure everybody gets some. That's it. That's it. I don't need a thank you. If you want to do it, okay, that's fine. But I don't need one. Okay. As long as you got, you know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to get, machete or whatever. Cause listen, if somebody come with me and machete, oh baby, oh, if it's between my life and yours, and that wouldn't even stop my process, because that's not going to stop. You know what I'm saying? But please believe me. But see, it was a group of them. They didn't have any police protection and all that. They're going into foreign territory, and that was on Salvation. Now, Salvation Army, these are volunteers. That's on Salvation Army, because they need to, if they're going to have volunteers come out and clean up on people's quasi property, you got to make sure that they're protected. You're dealing with a lot of people, and they don't even know these people. You're dealing with a lot of people that have a lot of, you know, issues. Even the guy today, he was like, that's what he did. He did that. Okay, because I might be worse than you. You feel what I'm saying? Let me go. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.